Is the altcoin market ready for a mega rally in the month of April? Maybe. Maybe. In this video, I'll share some charts with you that show where we might be in the altcoin market cycle and why April could end up being a crazy month for the altcoin markets. Not that this year hasn't already been totally crazy. If you've been playing your cards right, if you've been being a bit daring, taking some risks, then quarter one of 2021 has probably been totally life-changing for you financially. I fully expect this kind of trend to continue for the rest of the year, so if you haven't changed your life financially with crypto yet, you still have time. But April could be a breakaway month if these charts play out in our favor. My name is Lark, and every day I make videos on the topic of investing in cryptocurrencies, so if you want to stay up to date about crypto, then make sure to subscribe to the channel. Also click on the bell to get a notification when I put out a new video. Also, every week I produce an investor report called Wealth Mastery. Every single issue contains a deep dive on an altcoin, the latest token sales, a trending coin report. We also do a step-by-step DeFi tutorial, technical analysis on the markets, and much, much more. All of that for less than $10 a week, making this the most value-packed, at the same time, the most affordable investor report on the market. There's a link right down below me here in the description that you can click on to learn more about becoming a member today. Okay, now let's get into the topic of why there is a good chance that April could see a massive altcoin rally, really just across the board, face melting gains, all that fun kind of stuff. And perhaps the most important indicator of that potential rally is Ethereum. It is the bellwether for the altcoin markets. Ethereum right now is up 33% since March 25th when we found the bottom of that big dip. Ethereum tends to be a major indicator of the health of the entire altcoin market. By contrast, Bitcoin is only up 16% since March 25th, meaning that Ethereum right now is outpacing Bitcoin at a rate of 2 to 1. Now, Altcoin Sherpa over on Twitter, he laid out the relationship quite well in this chart between Ethereum and Bitcoin. So this chart shows the Ethereum-Bitcoin pair. You can see that back in 2018, 2019, 2020, and now it seems also in 2021 that Ethereum staged a strong rally early in the year versus Bitcoin, after which it had a major correction, followed by another significant rally, which represents the yellow boxes here, after which we got a cool off period for Ethereum versus Bitcoin, with Bitcoin then kind of coming out and stealing the show. Obviously, the past does not determine the future, but it does often rhyme. And if it does rhyme, then we could be ready to see a major altcoin cycle, with Ethereum seeing big gains versus Bitcoin. Then if that does hold to be true, then Bitcoin will likely come in and steal the show around May or June or something like that. That phase of big Ethereum gains versus Bitcoin that appears to be starting right now. Let's talk now about Bitcoin dominance, which is falling pretty hard right now. This metric represents Bitcoin as a total share of the entire crypto market. It fell big time in the last week as altcoins saw huge gains basically across the board. It is right now in a very, very critical zone for us. This purple box that you see on the chart represents a key zone of support for Bitcoin dominance. The bottom of this box is where we found Bitcoin dominance has got support quite a few times. If this support breaks, if the dominance falls under the purple box, then it will be crazy altcoin season. We obviously have to wait for this to confirm, but right now we're testing that zone. If the purple box does not hold as support, then the next major zone of support is at 52%. If Bitcoin dominance falls that far, then Ethereum is going to $3,000, and most of the large cap cryptocurrencies will do 2 to 5x gains, and most of the mid cap cryptocurrencies will do 10 to 20x gains, and all the small caps 50, 100x gains. Basically, All of them will do that. So this is a very, very important indicator to be watching over the coming weeks. Bitcoin dominance is a pretty solid market indicator in terms of sentiment towards altcoins and things like this. Now, can Bitcoin dominance recover and altcoins will still go up? Yes, that's true. But the altcoin gains will not be as ludicrous in this scenario. It'll be more like what we've seen so far. Good gains, but not insane gains. But if the dominance does go down to 52%, then oh boy, you may want to consider offloading some altcoins. That will be a major area of price opportunity for altcoins. I also want to share this chart with you from Rect Capital. He's a great analyst who writes the weekly market analysis in the Wealth Mastery newsletter. Now this chart here is something of a rule of thumb showing how we see these altcoin hype cycles basically playing out. Of course, it's not a perfect chart, right? The markets never do exactly what you want them to do, but they do, again, tend to rhyme in a similar pattern, repeating these patterns. It gives us an interesting indication of how we can see these cycles happening with altcoins having a big market peak, then cooling off, Bitcoin coming back up, stealing the show, rinse and repeat the whole way up to the market cycle peak later this year or sometime in 2022. And by the way, if we do get a big pump in April, then that is not going to signal the end of the bull run. That will not be the blow-off top for the entire crypto market. This will simply be another step up the ladder to Valhalla. Keep it in perspective for me, please, because the entire cryptocurrency market cap still less than $2 trillion. There is a strong chance that we can make it up to $10 trillion before this market top, blows off, right? So keep that in mind. Anyway, that's what the charts are showing. I also have this to share with you, that the so-called kimchi premium has reached an absurd level in South Korea, with South Koreans now paying on average almost 12% more than the global market value for Bitcoin. It also applies to a lot of the altcoins that they're looking at as well. This is showing that cryptomania has once again struck Korea. And this is all going to be driven by retail buyers who can only get crypto on local exchanges. This premium, by the way, got as high as 50% at the height of the last bull run. While the Korean market has shrunk as a total purchaser of crypto, down from around 8% in 2017 to around 2% now because we've expanded to more markets globally for crypto, it does show that we're starting to see the rumblings of a frenzy among buyers. Basically, everything is coming together saying that a big altcoin rally could be brewing right now. And finally, for today, I want to put an exciting new project coming out on your radar that I am investing in. It is called Kattana. It is a crypto trading terminal. Basically, it gives you a full suite of trading products normally only available on the centralized exchanges, but it will give you access to centralized exchanges and also to decentralized finance protocols like Uniswap and PancakeSwap and other popular applications. Now, this will include critical features for traders like stop losses and take profit orders, and most critically, when discussing decentralized exchanges, limit orders. Limit orders, so damn essential for decentralized exchanges. And of course, you'll also be able to access more in-depth information, profit and loss statistics for your Ethereum addresses, for example. So it's a pretty cool range of products that they're bringing out to offer here. The token is basically a subscription token, so it's used to subscribe to different membership tiers. So it should be of primary interest to those of you who want to actually use the platform. So if you think this is a cool product that you'd like to use, then it's worth getting yourself some of these tokens. But with a limited supply of tokens, the platform only needs around 30,000 users or so to basically suck up the majority of the available supply. The most similar competitor right now is Orion, which currently has a market cap of like $400 million. Kattana's starting market cap, less than $1 million. If Kattana can capture even a fraction of that total value, then it will make some insane gains for investors. Now, if you are keen to get involved, then act fast, as the whitelist for this is closing in less than 48 hours. Their Polka Starter IDO will be coming later this month. So if you do miss out, if you do want to get some of these tokens, you do miss out, then watch for the Uniswap listing to come out to grab yourself some of these tokens. Anyway, your question for today: do you think that April is going to be a big month for the cryptocurrency markets. Will altcoins go crazy, or is Bitcoin going to come raging back and steal the show from altcoins again? Bitcoin has a habit of doing that. Anyway, let me know your opinion down below in the comment section. Thanks so much for watching today's video, and peace out till next time.